In biology, a virus is most susceptible when it's growing fastest. And right now, IoT proliferation is right at its inflection point to the multiple billions of devices, perhaps to tens of billions of devices. If we don't take care and do our housekeeping now, the cascading effect of a single failure can be catastrophic. What concerns me most is that you have smart cities and you will have a single point of failure which can cascade out to the entire provisioning of water, sewer, electric, power. New York subway system stays dry because it has a whole bunch of sensors and a whole battery of pumps that pump water out. If those pumps fail, the subway system fills with water. If the subway system fills with water, it will be disabled for who knows how long, and the remediation costs will be incredibly high. Think of the disruption to commerce, disruption to the provision of services, and just the cost of rebuilding. So that's one problem. Second problem might be medical devices. If the information that's stored that's gathered from these IoT devices if access to this information is impaired or precluded or prevented, you can have people die because these devices won't know what to do. They may not have a default operation, we can't call home, therefore we're going to keep on doing what we were doing when our communication system was cut off or when we couldn't call home. We don't know that. We don't know what kind of redundancy is built into these. We don't even know if there is any redundancy in the case of that kind of failure built in. And if it all comes back to the storage provider, then you may have, because of the impairment to the accessibility of this information, you may actually have some sort of HIPAA violation that's assessed. You can have regulatory fines, which can be huge, and you can have your class action. And anybody who's been injured by that, hospitals can be brought into lawsuits, and they'll bring in the municipality. The municipality will bring in its service providers and its hardware providers, and the story will go on. We have the tools. We have, security people understand this in other areas. There's no reason why they can't apply what's well known and do the kind of auditing, do the type of quality control, do the type of coding, quality control, the testing, and making sure that the lifespan of your code will at least equate that the quality control embedded in the lifespan of your code will approximate the lifespan of the device or the object that you're creating, that you're trying to sell. And on the storage side, you want to contract with your providers so that you know that that is the case so that they can't come back and point their fingers at you. Speaking like a lawyer, of course.